Hi Phil, Bob again. Here is one of my refugiums. So you can see I have some green microalgae with some red microalgae growing in this refugium. But what I want to show you more importantly is the shop light that I got from Home Depot. So it's a simple shop light, right, with a fluorescent bulb. I put a piece of foil around it just to keep the light concentrated to go down onto the macroalgae so it doesn't spill out in the rest of my basement. So it's a simple shop light. So if you look at it, you know, this is it. It has a metal light screen that, you know, causes the light to go in one direction. Not sure what you call this thing, but you know, it's pretty much like a light diffuser that causes the light to go down, and it's a simple fluorescent bulb that I got in there. You know, a regular, like, you know, 8-watt, one of those curly, twisty type lamps, those energy saver bulbs. I got the brightest one possible because the algae loves light. I paid like maybe like 10 to 14 bucks for this darn thing. I have it on a timer. You know, so it comes on at night. Well, actually, I run this thing like 18 hours on and 6 hours off. You know, so like all through the day it's on, then around midnight or 11 o'clock at night it'll go off, and then, you know, it'll come back on like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it, you know, so this microalgae, Phil, it competes with the algae or any algae that tries to grow in my display tank, and that's the purpose of the refugium. You know, so this thing is lit at least 18 hours a day. It pulls very little electricity because of the low wattage on the bulb. You know, I have a slow flow going through the refugium. You know, I can take it offline for my regular sump, which is over here. You know, again, you don't have the luxury of having a detached refugium. You know, so you're going to, you know, use where your bioballs were to do that. As you can see, I'm showing you my bioball egg crate is still there because I took everything out. No filter pads, no nothing. My nitrates has gone even more undetectable right now. I have no nitrates. I even stopped measuring for it. But again, you know, here's my refugium light. I mean, this one, I bought a 10-gallon tank from a pet store for like 10 bucks. It was on sale, and I made this refugium. This refugium I had from my old 72-gallon tank. This refugium, that's a hang-on refugium on the side here. I paid like 170 bucks for this darn thing, you know, back in the day, you know, which was like a waste of money. I could have done this for 10 bucks because this setup, you know, 14 bucks for the light, maybe another 10, 15 bucks for the tank. You know, that's 30 bucks. This, you know, with the light fixture here, this is a fluorescent. This light fixture puts out the same light wattage as this lamp, you know. So again, you know, when you can do things to keep costs down, it's best to do it yourself, you know. So in this refugium I have some Gracilera caulerpa. This is another fancy name for some macroalgae that's grown in here. You know, so I have different types of algae growing, and again, all this is here to help keep my phosphates and my nitrate low. You know, so I'm running 2, you know, refugiums right now, you know, with 3 different types of microalgae. So I got, you know, Gracilera microalgae in here. I have Chetamorpha microalgae. I'm not quite sure what this red one is called, but again, you know, the more microalgae you can run, the better. But again, because you have limited space, I'm going to pretty much give you this puppy here because this it's non-invasive. It stays in a ball. You know, it just needs a good light source. I had a lot more in here, but I took out about half the size that you're seeing right now because it was growing. So every month or and a half or so, I prune it back. So I plan to give you some of this when you get down here. My denitrator, my coil denitrator is off to the side there. That thing is still running, still pushing out clean nitrate-free water. But again, what I want to show you, Phil, is the light fixture. It's only $10. You can get this at Lowe's or Home Depot. You just need to suspend or hang this over the area where you used to have your bio balls. Put it on a light timer. You want to run this light about 18 hours a day. It's going to be on during the day, especially when your tank light goes out on your main display tank. You want this to be on. It's called reverse lighting. So when your light is off on your display, you want to make sure that your Refugium light is lit. It helps to keep your pH stable, and it helps to pull nutrients out of the tank when the tank's asleep. So that's the beauty of these Refugiums. So I'm going to send you this video clip, Phil, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.